treasures in my mind when I rhyme, it's a lecture or pleasure. Putting words together, make a visual projector. Had to learn to filter the pain because the mystery of transportation, that's an alchemist thing. Had to refrain from the mundane because I'm a chain unrestrained. Trying to explain information.
What's up with you, family? I'm just coming through real quick to make a response video to a lot of the comments that's being made on the history of witchcraft and occultism of the vegan diet. A lot of people talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about, saying that I'm lying and I'm not speaking facts. Everything that I say in that video is facts. All I talk about is the actual historical events that take place to shape and mold the religion known as Christianity, and basically all religions. I just talk about how the knowledge moved through various people when they came into Egypt, and they built on top of that knowledge and began to construct a religion for themselves. Basically, that's what happened. And it's obvious that they demonize the old ways because just to make their new version and what they put forth, to make that the rule of the land. So they just made it illegal to you know, or forbidden to delve into the older practices that was there. And I showed that in these older practices there was rituals and things of that nature where a person would have to purify their body and abstain from eating meat. And I showed that this was the earliest documentation of what you would call the vegan, or not just vegan, a vegetarian diet, from abstaining from eating meat. This is the earliest practices of it. And I feel that it's a connection there. You know, all you have to do is study the history of religion. All you have to do is study the origins of Greek culture, the origin of the Roman culture, and you will find that everything that I'm telling you is absolutely right and exact. What's another thing? Somebody said that, I just had it. What did they say? Somebody said that, damn, what was it that they said? Oh yeah, somebody's talking about, it's various people keep talking about, oh, you saying that it's not wrong to eat animals and blah 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 blah. And it's like, a lot of times it's obvious that people don't watch a video all the way through. And if you're not gonna watch a video all the way through, at least just don't comment on the video, because you didn't even watch the video all the way through. If you watched the video all the way through, you would hear me say that I'm a vegan. And I said that it's a lot of benefits to the vegan diet. All I'm just trying to show y'all is that this is a connection to it. This connection to vegan and vegetarianism is a connection to that what you would call witchcraft or occultism. It has a connection to it, and I showed you that. I showed you in the magical papyri, the what is the book called? The Greek magical papyri. You can buy that book, and if you study ancient Greek literature, you will find these things in there. And if you study occult practices, you will find these things in there. So my whole intentions on doing the video was to show that, because the vegan thing is very popular now, but I know that you have a lot of religious people who say these people are pagans and whatnot, and these people are evil if they do anything outside of Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. But a lot of people are dealing with now coming into vegetarianism and also veganism. So I just wanted to show that connection to try to show you that, look, it's a big world out here. Everybody on the planet is not going to have the same belief system. It's retarded to think that a group of people on the other side of the planet is going to see God and how people came to be on the planet the same way that you see them. You know, people speak different languages, so it's retarded to think that only one group of people is going to be God chosen people and they have the real religion and they know God and everybody else don't know God. Look, for one, ain't nobody perfect. Everybody do good and everybody do evil. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to try to show y'all that, you know, I'm just trying to open people's mind up a little bit so they could try to see things a little clearer and begin to accept people for who they are and realize that ain't nobody really better than nobody else. You know, I respect all religions, you know. And another thing, what I'm trying to help y'all out with now is that in these days and time, and if you are a religious person and you believe in this stuff, in these days and time with all the information that's out here now, you are going to come across somebody slamming your religion with hardcore facts, only to show you that this religion is not actual historical. It don't add up historically. But what I'm trying to show you is that it was never meant to add up historically. It was never meant to be taken literally. So if you inside of a religion and you got love for this religion, then it might be the time, if you are the chosen person, it might be the time for you to start looking at this religion mystically and start looking deeper into the stories and looking at it metaphysically and getting a higher meaning from what's being said. There's all type of codes inside of the Bible. There's all type of higher knowledge inside of all religions. So if we gonna deal with this stuff, I think we need to look at it from that point of view. I look at religion from that point of view. That's why I study religion, because I'm looking at the metaphysics inside of the religion. I'm looking at it from the esoteric point of view, not the exoteric point of view. I'm looking at it for the hidden knowledge, for the high knowledge, for the high meaning. Just like in ancient Egypt, you got Heru or Horus, and you got Isis and Asar and all of that, or Osiris. Like, these people never existed. It was a mythology. So the only problem is, a lot of people don't know what they're dealing with in their religion is mythology. And certain groups of people made mythology stories for a certain group of people. So everybody have their thing and everybody have their story. So people need to be able to accept different people and accept their culture and accept their religion, you know, and not be bashing somebody because they believe in something different than you do, you know. And I set out to try to show people what the Roman Catholic Church set out to do. They set out to take over the world. You know, they set out to take over the world. That's what it is. And that's why they started destroying people, doing something the opposite of what they set out to put in place. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the only reason why a lot of people are in certain religions, because they was forced into it. And I tried to set out and show you people what was taking place inside of these religions before they started to change certain things. And if you look what was taking place before these people started destroying, if you look at the fragments, because it's not much left, but if you look at what people was doing before the Roman Catholic destroyed certain things, you would see that some things was different. Okay, and that's what I just set out to show y'all. You know what I mean? I don't come on here thinking that I'm the best scholar in the world. I'm smarter than everybody else and I know everything. I'm only here to open people's eyes so they could begin to walk the path and do the search for themselves. I can't give you all the answers. I can't tell you everything. I'm not always right. I'm going to make mistakes. Everybody is subject to mistakes. Everybody is subject to an error. I'm always constantly trying to learn. So, you know, if I make a mistake, if I'm not talking, if I can't talk and speak in a way that razzle dazzle you, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to open your eyes and introduce you to certain information so you can do the homework for yourself, so you can come to your own conclusions, so you can draw your own dots. That's all that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be the best speaker. I'm not here to be, you know, to move people with words and things like that. That's not what I'm here to do. Now, I can do that, because, you know, I can rap very well. So yes, I can move people with words, but when it comes down to just, you know, speaking and whatnot, you know, that's not what I'm here to do. It's not. And first of all, you know, I'm coming off the top of the head when I make my videos. You know, I'm not putting all that much thought into it, you know, which in the future I will. But a lot of times I just want to get to the point and point people in a direction, and people that's willing and ready to get into this information, so they can just go, you know, so they can do the homework for themselves. That's all I'm here to do. You know what I mean? But yes, I am going to have videos that's going to be a lot better put together and more compacted information inside of the video and things of that nature. Yes, I do plan on doing that. You know, I love this information. This information took over my life. I'm constantly studying, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's just what I'm here to do. I'm trying to run these questions back in my mind at the same time, so I could try to address some issues that was taking place in the comment section and things of that nature. My religion is basically, I don't have a religion. I came up Christian around 2012 to 2013, somewhere up in there, probably 2012. I started to get information on basically knowing that it was a lot more to be known about our religions. And I just started getting more and more information, and I became more and more interested in trying to find out the validity of religions, and that's what I set out to do. And within that 2-year span, by time into 2014, you know, I fully understood. I had a really good understanding, or maybe even before then, I had a really good understanding how Christianity came to be. A lot of information came to me, popped up to me, came my way from just me wanting to know the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And all of this happened right around the time that I started changing my diet, you know, doing the vegan thing and things like that. So I call myself Grandmaster Sire because somebody asked me, why do I call myself Grandmaster Sire? I call myself Grandmaster Sire because what I seek to do is to master myself. Because I know once you master yourself, you master the universe. You know, I want to be a master of my destiny. So my name implies that which I set out to be. You know, it's just simple as that. I'm the master of myself. I'm the master of my destiny. Saya is a meta word, which means to see or to know. Which it could be the word that the word science comes from. You know, but so, you know, that's that. You know, I'm the master of myself. I don't think I'm the master of nobody else or nothing like that. I'm just a master of myself. You know, I practice self-mastery. I think that's about it. But yeah, if anybody out there think what I'm saying ain't right or whatever, why don't you produce the right information? If I'm deceiving the people, why don't you produce the information that's going not to deceive the people? If I'm wrong, then you produce the right. Show me where I'm wrong at. Because if I'm wrong, I want to be right. So just show me where I'm wrong at. You can't say I'm wrong and can't say I don't know what I'm talking about if you can't show me where I'm wrong at. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. So subscribe to my channel, y'all. I got more videos coming. You know, I got music coming. If you have any questions, hit me up on my email, grandmastersaya@gmail.com. Till we meet again, holla back, fam.
Pictures in my mind when I rhyme, it's a lecture, a pleasure. Putting words together, make a visual project. Had to learn to filter the pain because the mystery of transportation. That's an alchemist thing. Had to refrain from the mundane because I'm a chain unrestrained. Trying to